taken advantage of.
Oh, man. Money is so intimate and personal that you can't just discuss it with any and everybody. But if you're going to discuss it with anybody, you definitely want to discuss it with the author, the financial advisor, the television host, the motivational speaker, the 2007 author of the bestseller Women and Money. Has been revised and updated and is available right now. And she's here. The one and only Suze Orman is here. Woo! Suze Orman is here. She's here.
She's here, baby.
Whoa, boyfriend, you are good at that.
Oh, thank you.
You should be on the radio.
You know, I was thinking about that.
I'm telling you, there's a career here for you. You can make some money.
And then you can tell me how to invest
there
it
we
properly.
go. I can.
Oh, wow. I love this book, even though it's called Women and Money.
Yeah, but look what you can do. If you
Yes.
put your fingers just like this over the W-O, what's it say?
It says Men and Money.
There we go.
Be strong, be smart, be secure. Money is just such an interesting topic that's going on right now. And I'm going to start with some questions, just some freestyle questions here, because I was a victim of the real estate market crash back in 07, 08, and that time period. And I was one of those people who were flipping a bunch of houses and then got caught, with a bunch of houses in the rears, and I couldn't really recover. I took some hits, Susie. I took some hits.
I tell you, if you're talking back 2007, 2008, you didn't just take hits.
Yeah.
You were run over by a truck.
I was devastated. I was devastated.
And so the whole world was devastated.
Yeah, I was stressed out.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Okay. So
you got any hair under that hat, or were you stressed out and lost your hair?
I lost it all. I lost it all. So my first question would be, because interest rates are starting to decline right now, right?
Yeah, they are.
And how do you think this? Because I just bought a place maybe 4 years ago, and I was thinking about buying, but now I'm a little scared because this market it reminds me of the market back then. How do you think these rates?
Why do you think that the only way to make money is real estate?
I don't, but I'm asking you about that in particular.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, not now, not here, not at this point in time. I personally think we have reached the top of the real estate market.
Okay.
And there are so many other things, but the real truth is, do you have debt? You say that you haven't, that you got really hit hard. Mm-hmm. Have you recovered? Do you have a retirement account set up? Do you know the right type of retirement account? Do you have a Roth? Do you have a traditional? Do you have wills? Do you have trust? Do you have all these things that you can do to protect all these things that you are buying? Yeah. But that's not how anybody thinks. Mm-hmm. You need to read the Women and Money book, because there's a financial empowerment plan in there, seriously, that will take you step by step what you need to do in today's economy with what's happening here and now. This book was originally written in 2007. I'm going to tell you what to do in 2007 today, because we're different today. We have a different administration, but and all these other things. Right? But it's now we have to empower ourselves and know exactly what to do, how to do it, and men, it's hard because you guys all think, you're all financial fakers.
Oh. Talk about that. What is a financial faker?
A financial faker is a man, you know how you guys won't even ask for directions? You're lost. Yeah. You're going somewhere. Maybe now it's not so relevant because you just are GPSing, so you're going to go on the right route. Okay. But in the olden days, I'm old. I'm sitting here 67 years of age.
Amazing, though.
I look good, don't I?
You got it, girl. You got it, girl.
Yeah, if I were naked, you'd have no doubt.
Oh, no.
Right. What do you mean you know?
I said, you're
what
right.
Did he just say?
I'm sorry,
what,
Susie.
What did he just say?
I'm a man. Don't forgive me.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
But men don't ask. They just, they get it. Good thing to buy real estate. Let's flip it. Yeah. Let's do this. And you just do it. Women, on the other hand, so men don't really listen. Women, on the other hand, they want to know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, don't you want to know that you're okay, ladies, and that your kids are going to be okay? And but the question is, do you feel secure?
We become too apprehensive.
You become, well, what can I do for my kids? Oh, you made some money, so you're going to give it to your mama. Mm-hmm. Oh, you made some money, you're going to give it to your sister. Mm-hmm. Or you made some money, you're going to make sure that your kids go to school and they graduate without a student loan when you don't have a pot to pee in. Mm-hmm. What's that about? Mm-hmm. That is not a powerful woman. That's a woman who says, oh, it's all for you. It's okay. It's for everybody else. You wouldn't do that.
No.
You have it right.
Okay.
We got to learn from men that way. So it's this whole book, the reason Suze Orman is back with Women and Money again today is because now we are making more money and we are more relevant today, but we're not more relevant in our own lives. And until you're relevant in your own life, all the money you make is going to come in and going to go out.
Wow. But shouldn't there still be a balance? Because sometimes I wonder when we have conversations about women becoming more like men, I feel like it should be also in some cases men taking on more of their feminine side, like giving back a lot more.
Yeah, we should, but good luck. So before we start working on the men, let's start working on ourselves.
Okay.
Right? So, and it's because the men will take care of themselves in their own way. We've got to take care of ourselves. And we got to take care of our kids, and we have to teach our kids, especially our daughters, the right thing of what it means to be powerful. It's not about having all this junk and this bling and these fancy houses and the this and the that. It's about, do you feel secure? And if you feel secure, you have power. And when you have power, you attract people. And when you attract people, people control money. Because they're the ones who hire you, give you the pay raises, let you have this radio thing. And so power attracts people that control money. So what makes you powerful? To get out of debt, to have an emergency fund, to know that you're secure, that if you lose this job, well, you could go 8 months and be okay. Things like that. Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Suze Orman is here. Women and Money. Be strong, be smart, be secure. Have to be. We're going to open up the phone lines. You're getting this advice from her. And you're getting it because you're a subscriber to SiriusXM. Otherwise, this woman doesn't come cheap. Okay? So you get this advice from her now, 888-742-3345. And get her book, Women and Money. Be strong, be smart, be secure. How to be? Go for it.
I have a question, a personal one, because I would like to, my husband and I were going back and forth. We don't have any children, and we were having a discussion about wills and wondering, who to leave, God forbid, because this is what the attorney asked us, if something happened at the same time. How do you...
Yeah. But first I have to ask you a question about your will. Not only should you have a will, you need a living revocable trust.
Right.
So you went to an attorney. How much are they charging you? I'm serious.
Ooh, real question. Heather didn't want to answer it.
I'll write it.
Right.
I mean, give us a ballpark. What is it normally?
I'm telling her.
Right.
Damn,
Chances are, without her even writing it down, it's going to be about $2,500, $3,000, $4,000. So just listen to me for a second here. In the book, right, it gives you a page that you go to. I think it's SuzeOrman.com/women. And there you're going to find a little program that for $69 would allow you to do the most state-of-the-art documents that you could find anywhere, right in the luxury of your own home. And it would take you through it, and it would guide you through it, and it would answer all those questions for you that you're having right now that you're trying to ask me. So the other thing that I'm doing in this book and everything is, who has $2,500 or $3,000 to go to an attorney to get a will, to get a trust, to get all these documents? Every single one of you, it's your birthright to be protected.
Yeah.
You all have $69. They're my will, my trust. If you looked at my paperwork, exact same thing. Right. And every time you change it, you just go back to your iPhone or computer and change it. So you should all take advantage of that. But however, so you don't have to buy the book. Just go to SuzeOrman.com/women and you'll see everything that's offered there for free that supposedly if you buy the book, that's how you get there. Now you can just all go there. Anyway, but the
you just gave up game right there. I like that.
I did give up game.
That's good.
Because here's the true game. The true game is to make sure that every single one of you is okay.
Yeah.
And that's how you play the game. You play the game by helping one another. And at this point in my life, I'm like the matriarch to helping other women who are younger or feel less powerful or who don't know where to turn to me, ladies, because I'm here to help you in every possible way. I don't need to make money off of you anymore. If you have credit card debt, don't go buying my damn book. Go to the damn library and take it out, right? But the point is, go somewhere with somebody who wants to help you. In terms of your question, you're going to have to decide where this money goes to. For me, myself, I don't have any children, so it's all going to go to charity. It's all going to go to charity. And I love that. I love that that's where it's going to go, because St. Jude or wherever it is, there's companies and people that are
Yeah,
doing
the good
good
things.
stuff out there.
Yeah.
Good stuff
Yeah.
that everybody else is trying to take away. So that's where it would
Thank
go.
you.
Suze Orman is here. Get a round of applause. We're just going to keep going.
I love
All right.
Susie.
Chris Doolin is a friend of mine and my partner,
Just can't take
King
him home,
Tech, who works in finances too. And he had a question that says, what are your thoughts about cryptocurrency? Do you think Bitcoin and others will continue to play a role in our economy, or is it just a flash in the pan?
I don't think it's a flash in the pan, but I think you better know darn well what you're doing, and any penny that you put into it, you better know that if you lose it, it is absolutely fine. Remember, Bitcoin years ago came and it all went.
Yeah.
And now it's back again, and it went from whatever up to 20,000. It's at 6,000 today, and all these things. If you have some money that you just want to take a fly on it, great. Me personally, I have a penny invested in it.
You do?
I
Or
do
don't?
not.
You do not.
Because
Okay.
I don't believe that money is made quickly and on trends. I think you make tremendous wealth little by little at a time. And I'll give you an example. You're 25 years of age. You put $100 a month every single month into a Roth IRA, and you just put it into a Standard & Poor's 500 index fund. No big deal. And you do that every single month with average market returns of about 12% over all those years, up, down. Do you know at the age of 65, you'd have $1 million?
Wow.
You said
However-
Roth what?
Roth IRA. However, you wait 10 years, and you think, I'm young, 25, I'm hot, I can go borrowing, I can do all this stuff. And what difference does $100 a month make? That's $1,200 a year. In 10 years, that's $12,000. If you started at 35 rather than 25, at the age of 65, you'd have $300,000. Those 10 years cost you $700,000 at $100 a month. That's it. Think about
Wow.
that. Think of it was $200 a month.
Yeah. And
Or
we think
$300 a month.
Yeah.
Or $500 a month. Now it costs you $3.5 million. So little by little. Trading stocks in and out, no. You know, I'll tell you one of the biggest mistakes I ever made with money.
What's that?
I was a stockbroker back 1980. Amazon comes to market at $9 a share or something like that.
Yeah.
And I buy it. And I buy it because I want to be an Amazon. I don't even know what the hell this company does. I don't care about that they sell books. They lose money. Who cares? But they're an Amazon. I want to be an Amazon. And then it goes up. It doesn't trade. And finally it hits 50 or whatever. And I go, I should sell the damn thing.
Hey.
Thank you.
Suze
Suze.
Orman.
So you learn. That's why you need to listen to me, people, because I've learned what not to do as well as what to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to these phone lines because they lit up and we only got Suze Orman, who has to come back to this show.
Yes, please.
Money Mondays.
All right. Money Mondays. We can start a
Let's
whole
start
segment
it,
for
yeah.
you. Let us know if you want to do it.
All right. You got
Okay.
it, boyfriend.
Can't pay
I
you
still want to
nothing.
know what's under his hat.
Yeah, but just a lot of naps. You ever had that? You ever run your finger through naps? You did.
You want to know something? I have.
Oh!
Come on, Susie. Yo, you better come through.
Suze. I ain't mad at you.
Shut your mouth.
Listen, you remember I'm from the south side of Chicago.
Okay,
People always say to me that I am a black woman trapped in a white woman's body, and I got the booty to prove it because I got junk in my trunk.
Talk your shit, Susie. Talk your shit.
As long as you got money in your account, we rocking with it. All right. Ben is on the line. Suze Orman got
Crack
junk
it
in her
up.
trunk.
I do. That's why I was always behind the desk on the Suze Orman show, because Robo Man, who was my cameraman, said to me, Susie, you got junk in your trunk. I go, I know, Robo.
Yeah.
I know. He said, just stay behind the desk.
You
I said,
ain't-
okay,
You
boyfriend.
ain't got injections or nothing, though, right? That's all
No.
natural.
That's
All right.
homegrown, Sway.
Okay, that's homegrown. That's cornbread junk?
Yeah.
Okay. Ben on the line from Dallas. Go ahead, Ben.
Ben, what's poppin'?
Hey, what's up, Sway? And hey, Susie. I
Hey.
just kind of joined in on the show, but I had a question for you. And first of all, I completely agree about your take on cryptocurrencies and getting rich quick and all that. But my question therein is, why are you opposed to investing in real estate? To my knowledge, it's one of the most secure and most widely internationally used, like instruments rather of investing.
Yeah, I didn't say I was opposed to it. And here's what you all have to understand. There isn't one universal set of advice that everybody should do. Like my B. Sway's got this emotional thing that he lost all his money in real estate. So now he's going to buy real estate again. He's going to buy at the wrong time, sell at the wrong time. Who knows? So everybody needs individual advice based on their own individual situation. Do they have credit card debt? Do they have an 8-month emergency fund? If they invest in real estate and now they've invested in it and now they've rented it to somebody who's a total loser and doesn't pay you the rent, how are you going to pay the rent? And you no longer, like you have to know family big time, right?
Oh my
Bad.
God.
Stay away from family and finances. Don't mix. Get rid of that, right? So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying here. So here's the thing overall on my take on real estate. If you're a buyer, then if it's a buyer's market, it's not a good time to sell. If it's a seller's market, it's not a good time to buy. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it just depends what's happening out there. So what's really important here is you can invest in real estate all you want, but you better have diversification. It should not be the only thing that you invest in. And if you lived through the 2007 debacle, why real estate was a great investment, in 2001, 2004, 2005, it crippled people. So you just have to have the money and the knowledge and knowing, is it good for you or is it not good? My particular, opinion for my man in the beanie over here, right, is that
I love you, Sway.
I love you, Sway. Let's go to dinner. Too, right? So it's like I'm a married woman. Who cares? But it's like, but it's not at this. I personally would not be buying real estate right here, right now. I would wait till the market settled down and they were more advantageous to do so. That's just my opinion. What the hell do I know?
I tell you this, my accountant told me the same thing recently. So based on a lot of circumstances that he's aware of that we won't discuss on this air. But V came to the same conclusion.
Yeah,
and then we could go to
here.
dinner anytime you want to.
Yeah.
Carolyn's on the line from New Orleans. Go ahead,
Hi,
Carolyn.
Carolyn.
Hi, it's Carlin. Thank
bad,
you. Good
Carlyn.
morning.
Go ahead.
That's all right. Suze, I've been loving you since Oprah. Thank you for being on the show today. Well worth my subscription. I have a former job where I was vested, so I have that money just sitting. Should I take it out from over there and move it to an IRA?
Yeah, here's what you should do. I'm assuming it was in a job and it's either in a 401k or a 403b, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Right. And for those of you listening, a 401k or 403b is simply the name of an employer's retirement account. Let me just ask you this. Is it a Roth 401k or a traditional 401k?
It's a traditional 401k
and
because I work for the city government.
All right, then for those of you, again, listening, we'll really make it worth your subscription here. Roth is invested with after-tax money. A traditional, you invest and get a tax write-off. What you need to do is you need to go down to a brokerage firm, any one that you want. Discount, TD Ameritrade. I don't care which one you go to. And you open up an IRA rollover account. They then will contact your old employer and you will transfer the money from your old employer's 401k account into an IRA rollover. Do not, and I repeat, do not have your old employer issue you a check and then you take that and open up an IRA rollover. Because what will happen is if you have, let's just say, $100,000 in there and they issue you a check, they will withhold 20% in taxes. Mandatory. Yep. You then get a check for $80,000. You then put that into your account. But now the government will tax you on the $20,000 that you didn't roll into that account. So do not do that. You have got to do a custodian to custodian transfer. Do you hear me, girlfriend?
I hear you, Mama.
There we go, sweetheart. Yeah.
All right.
But I would tell you all that in the Women in Money book,
Get
just
the book.
So you know.
All right, Carlin, you're a citizen.
A Sway in the morning.
A lot of people. Jennifer from Alberta, Canada is on the line. Jessica from Canada. Corey in Orange County. Crystal in Vancouver. Can they reach you on your social media?
Yeah, I had a Women in Money podcast. We took a little break, so check it out again. It's going to be on Westwood One.
Okay.
So Women in Money podcast, iTunes. So you can always find me at SuzeOrman.com. It's like you can find me. I'm around. But the Women in Money podcast is going to be a great way to do so.
Okay, shout out to King Tech and Chris Doolin.
You're the bomb, Susie.
Thank you.
You're the bomb.
Thank
deal,
you.
huh?
You have to come back, okay?
All right. I promise you.
Yeah, because you break it down in a way that regular people can understand.
What were you doing over here? Did you get ripped off transferring your IRA that way? You were like looking
I was agreeing. No, I know that story. I know that story.
It's a bad story.
In fact, they told me not to do it so I wouldn't get ripped off. That's what it was explained to me.
Your employer did?
No, someone told me I was advised to do exactly what she said to do, go from one to the other without the tax situation.
Yeah, because otherwise they get you all the time.
Get you.
Okay, Susie, thank you for coming through. Love you.